What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we are back with some more Mass Effect. The first one, number one. Now, last time we left off, we are trying to find the keepers, but also, we have a whole bunch of missing stuff. Expose Saren, speak to the ambassador. Wasn't there something else we were supposed to do here? Different systems, find recon team, systems. I thought there was something else we were doing. Or did we just talk to the lady? No? Why am I struggling to remember? These are all different. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we go to the ambassador now. Aha. Sneaky guy. Sneaky guy. Anybody in the med clinic? Ooh, replenish metagel. Very cool. Fire containment. Nothing back here. Definitely down to change up my party though. I don't know where our other girl's at. Why do we only have Rex? This is the C-Sec Academy. Thought we were coming here for some reason.
Rex, forgive the impertinence, but you are not like the Krogan described in the stories on the flotilla.
When you're young, you go looking for every fight you can. You get older, you realize the best fights will find you.
That's fair. Let's not pull that out in the C-Sec. Where does this go? Excuse me. That's to the Presidium. Are there any keepers around? C-Sec offices, traffic control. I don't think we've been over here yet. Have we?
Okay, Jalid. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorban, he's threatened you?
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me. I think he's going to kill me.
And why do you think that?
I can't really get into the details. But Shorban will kill me if I leave here unprotected.
I can't help you. Not unless you give me something more to go on.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Then I've got other work to do.
But
But nothing. Don't bother me unless you're willing to give me details.
Well, let's help him out.
Hey there. Oh, you're not C-Sec, are you? Did you want something?
I overheard you.
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Wasn't that the Solarian who asked us to scan the Keepers?
Yeah.
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I see.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
Okay. Said to meet him in the markets. You have anything we can look at in here? No. We got a new quest though, so it's definitely worth coming over here for. Aha. Codex. Codex. Oh yeah. Give me all the codexes. Okay, and an elevator that leads nowhere. In the we gotta go back to the markets. Skill too low. Interesting. That's the first time we've seen that. Hopefully we'll have another reason to come back here. Ward location, markets. Let's see if we can't find them. Conrad? There's another keeper.
Is that really? Wow, it's you. You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spend most of the time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Sure.
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed.
Dude, we're
I'll let
like
you
a
get back to
celebrity.
work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Okay. Oh, kind of cool. Here we go. Okay. Oh, yep, sure enough, he's got two guys with guns.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
Quit stalling. Your friend, Jalid, told us about you.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me. Everything.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
I suppose a little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone?
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
If I have time, I'll talk to him.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
So where do we find him? We gotta go back to him? Jalid's secret. Okay, back at the CSEC Academy. Back we go. Alright, a lot of back and forth in this mission. He wants to talk.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorben?
Why afraid so?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You lied to us about the Keeper data.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorben would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorben, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorben can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data.
Dude, are we doing something really bad here? Hey, level up.
Hello, Commander.
Okay. Well, we gotta keep scanning Keepers. Is there anything else that we need to do here? What harm could there be in talking with them if you meet again? Oh geez, I feel like that's not gonna turn out well. Scan the Keepers, strange transmission. Where do we get to the docking bay? To lower wards? Ah, right here. Yeah? Right?
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
I like how sometimes it's conversations between your companions, and sometimes it's news. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's a Keeper. Sorry guys, I'll be just a second. How many more of those do we need? 13 out of 20. We need 7 more. Why is she crouched? She good?
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm
That's
proud
what the
of.
drunk dude was
Ask
talking
me later
about.
and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop it.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Should I start there?
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Ooh, we get free roam now?
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I failed. Saren made sure of that.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere.
Wow.
Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500.
Wow.
Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished, and I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent?
Yeah.
I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
I want to know the truth about you and Saren. I want to know about the mission.
We already... Okay, we did that.
Sneak into the plant.
The only thing I care
You're
about
right,
is
Commander.
Okay.
It's no good living in the past.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact.
That sounds cool.
The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
Okay.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
Okay, and that is Pharos.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Pharos, huh? So how do we get out of here? Isn't this the docking? Oh. Oh. My own ship. I'd say we're done here. Yeah, we can always come back to the Citadel.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in...
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others.
Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse.
But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That was kind of cool. Dang, we didn't get the last lady. I wonder where we pull her at. Or is that the scientist's daughter? Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Now we have people we could talk to.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you.
Might as well.
I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Okay.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Is there anybody else? Do we explore more of the ship? Ooh. Okay, another codex. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, are we ready to get started, man? We're ready to get started. We could talk to other people another time. See what this map looks like. Supposedly constructed by the long-extinct Protheans, this colossal deep space station serves as the capital of Citadel Council. Gravity is simulated through rotation and is a comfortable 1.02 standard Gs on the wards and a light 0.3 standard Gs on the Presidian ring. what are we looking at? How do we find the other places? Ah. Okay. Jeez. Oh my gosh. He said go to Pharos first. Jeez, there's multiple planets? Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Alright, he said go to Pharos first. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure it was Pharos first. Dude, look at how many planets there are. Can we open up the journal? Yep, this is the Prothean ruins. The Exogeny Corporation has founded a pilot colony on Pharos to explore the Prothean ruins that blanket 2/3 of the planet's landmass. The atmosphere is fouled with dust. Terrestrial travel is hampered by crumbled debris dozens of meters deep. There are indications that Pharos was a much colder world in the past. Pharos has 2 large moons, Orkin the farther and Varde. Colony founded 2178, population 300. Capital 3.2 Earth years. This is cool. Day length is 30.3 Earth hours. Okay. Let's land. Dude, can we customize our ship? Alright, before we go on our mission, see if there's anybody else here. There's the elevator. Okay. Ooh, Shepard's locker? Hey. Fancy. Sleeper pod. Okay, this is gonna give us all codex and experience. Here's the dock.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay. Very cool. Alright, she was kind of the only other person I was looking to talk to. Since she kind of seemed like a main character in the beginning. So now how do we leave? I think it's here, yeah? Joker, you got anything to say before I head out and potentially die?
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Alright. Alrighty. So... full tech. That's the most balanced squad we got. I think we're gonna do it like this.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Okay. Pharaoh's Geth attack. See why the colony was attacked by Geth. Alright. Pistols, anything better? No. Snipers. Nothing better. Armor, Omni tools, good to go. You are really just pistols. Nothing better. You, my friend, are assault rifles. A little tempted to go there. You got the best shotgun. Nothing there. Alright, squad, because I believe Kaiden needs to level up. Kaiden should be first aid. Medicine unlocked. Let's get that next stage too. Let's get neural shock. Knocks out an organic enemy for 1 second, inflicts 40 toxic damage. Recharge time on squad healing. Recharge time. Let's get decryption and throw. Alright. Pistols. Now we have snipers. Assassination. Only available when using sniper rifles. Next shot will inflict damage equal to 200% of weapon DPS. Purges weapon heat on use. But we do need to start getting advanced decryption and electronics. Oh. Charm and Intimidate can go up too. Oof. Let's do some more Charm. You, my friend. Krogan Battlemaster. Let's get some more fitness. Let's do this thing. Zoo's Hope. Stairs down to the tunnels.
We saw your ship. Fidan wants to speak with you immediately.
Who's Fidan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another push. Please, up the stairs past the freighter.
Oh! Dang, bro, these shields are crazy. Go ahead and stick that out. Jeez, he's dead? Oh my gosh.
Lost shields. Oh, not now, Commander.
Oh. Alright, let's wait till our shields recharge, shall we? Woo. Take cover. Okay. Dude, that's so annoying. Okay, we gotta have like clear line of sight. I don't really like the nades in this game. Oh nice, it just blew up. Whew. Okay.
Area secured.
Jammed? What? What? They jammed our radar? Oh god, there's multiple. Dude, that's terrifying.
Area secured.
That's terrifying. How do we heal again? Key bindings. First aid is V. Okay, that heals us all. Okay, these are good people.
Make sure they're secure. But what if I find Geth there? Are you saying you won't go? No. Get ready. Glad to see some soldiers.
Those Geth are bloody dangerous. Die of thirst, the Geth will surely kill us all. How is a woman supposed to think with guns going off all around?
I fear the Geth will kill us all.
Okay.
But I don't know how to use a gun. This work must be completed.
Stop the Geth.
Kind of want to just see what's around the area. See if there's any loot. Here's Fidan.
Huh, Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
NATO! That worked. Dude, the pistol's not bad. Yeah, we should probably get some cover. I see you boys on the mini-map. Oh god. Oh! Heal up! Okay.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Can we talk to him again?
Protect the heart of the colony!
First, I want to loot, bro. Sorry.
There, dear. You'll get through this. The Geth just keep coming.
Okay, we got a codex. We got a level up, too. Nothing else in here.
The Geth are mounting another.
Easy decryption. While decrypting these logs, you found something suspicious. Several months' worth of human rations were delivered to an uncharted world in the Voyager cluster. The logs aren't clear, but it appears they may have been dropped off somewhere in the Amazon system. Oh? Oh, we can talk to him about this, huh?
Protect the heart!
We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
Okay, so we can't yet. Head to the Amazon system? Did we mess that up? I feel like we should have had dialogue right there. That's the stairs to the tunnels. No. Gee, we're missing tons of shots. Dude, we get quite a bit of currency for taking these guys out. Destroyer? How many more could there be? It's like glitchy. Okay. Is that their ship?
That should keep Vidan and the others safe. After an update, we can head out for the main Geth encampment.
Upgrade kit. Medical station. Let's go ahead and use one of these. Get our guys healed up. Oh, biotic amp. Heavy armor for a human. Basic rounds? So what's up with the tunnels? Is that where we head next? I'm assuming we talk to Faye Dan again. Should be this way.
The tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
I'm just glad your colony is safe.
I appreciate your concern and your efforts against the Geth.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
What do they want?
If you want answers, go ask them yourselves.
We don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the Exogeny headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
What's Exogeny?
It's the company most of us work for before the attacks. They fund this colony. The Skyway leads directly to Exogeny headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
I didn't expect this would be easy.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational.
What can you tell me about the defenses the Geth have set up?
I don't have any details, but I'll wager it's a lot more fortified than the command post.
They landed at least one Geth ship at Exogeny, and I've seen large walking tanks on the Skyway. Expect a hard fight.
Walking tanks?
What do you need done to get this place back on its feet?
We need those Geth destroyed.
Arcelia's right. There are still Geth in the tunnels. We also have more mundane problems like food, water, and power. I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
Is there anything I can do to solve your water shortage?
Maka Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have any insight to offer, please speak with her.
You mentioned something about a food shortage.
Davin Reynolds is tasked with securing food for the immediate future. If you can assist, please speak with him.
What's wrong with the colony's power supply?
May O'Connell is working on our power problems. She'd know more about it than I do.
Okay.
Do you have information about Geth in the lower tunnels?
Nothing new. They're in the tunnel somewhere, likely guarding a transmitter to coordinate attacks. It's not a critical threat right now, but getting rid of that transmitter will help us defend against further attacks.
Let's talk about Zeus, Hope, and Pharos in general.
Of course, Commander.
Tell me about your colony.
Life is hard and often brutal, even without our current problems. Colonial affairs back on Earth told us we'd be beneath the notice of any raiders. I guess they weren't counting on the Geth. But, despite everything, there's something tranquil about this place, unlike anything I've experienced before.
How big was the original Pharos colony?
We were nearly 1,000 at the main site, 200 more at my outpost. When the first wave obliterated our defenses, we fell back to Zeus Hope.
The Normandy isn't huge, but we could airlift you out.
The Geth fighters are too dangerous, and I won't be driven off this world. It is our home. There's a chance for growth here that's simply not available on other worlds.
Okay.
What else can you tell me about Exogeny?
Exogeny funded this colony. Without them, we wouldn't be stuck here.
They specialize in colonization. In return for bankrolling the colony, we work for them. Their main goal is the retrieval of valuable artifacts or resources.
Except there isn't anything here. Or if there is, we didn't find it.
I wonder if that's what the Geth are looking for.
Perhaps. As she said, we never found anything of value.
Of course, the Geth could know something we don't.
Okay.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
But we should have people to talk to about, like, the power supply and stuff, right?
Hello, Off-Worlder. I'm glad that we aren't totally forgotten by the rest of the galaxy.
Dear, please try to rest. You're not ready to speak.
But they should know... I mean, they are very important. Yes. That's better.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I'm fine. I just need to try to think clearly. It's just a lingering pain from the last attack. I'll be fine.
I can't see anything significant, but something is clearly causing her pain.
Please, just let her rest. She just needs rest. You'll have to forgive my wife. Calantha's not in her right mind. She just needs to relax and accept what's happened.
Okay.
What happened to your wife?
The constant attacks have strained us all. She'll adapt. We all have.
Is there anything I can do for her?
No, she just needs time. Time to absorb everything. We'll be fine.
If you say so.
Do you know anything about this planet?
Just what I was told by Colonial Affairs. It's a little different from what they claimed. It's not all bad, though. When the Geth are gone, we'll have a chance to create something even more spectacular than before.
Okay.
What do you do for the colony?
I'm a medic. Or I am since the doctor died. I've tried my best since she was killed.
Do you have any idea what the Geth were looking for?
I can't think of any reason for an attack like this. We just wanted to build a home.
Tell me about the colony.
I can't tell you much about that. You'd best ask Fidan if you really must know.
Why can't you tell me? I just want to know about the colony.
Fidan is our leader. Who better to answer questions about the colony?
I have to go.
It hurts so much when I think about what we've lost.
So we can't talk to her. David Reynolds was somebody, though. For sure.
You're the one who repelled that last wave. They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon enough.
Are you doing anything to remedy the situation?
I need to boost rations with Varen meat, but it's too dangerous. The Alpha Varen, he's huge and he's mad. Rabid, maybe. Totally uncontrollable. I can't do anything until he's dead.
Tell me about hunting Varen.
Hunting them is impossible while fending off the Geth. On the positive side, they'll attack anything, even those damn synthetics. The big Alpha Varen is the real problem. He's mad, erratic, completely unpredictable.
So we gotta take them out?
Tell me about Zoo's Hope.
The colony is growing, or it was. But you should speak with Faidan. He is our leader.
Why should I speak to Faidan? Why can't you tell me?
I don't want to talk about that right now. Speak with Faidan.
Okay.
Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I came here with my wife Greta, looking for adventure, a new life together. This isn't exactly what we signed up for. Of course, it would be much better without the Geth. We were really starting to enjoy the colony before they came.
Tell me about hunting Varen.
I want that other option.
The big Alpha Varen is the real problem. He's mad, erratic, completely unpredictable.
I have a ship. I could bring in supplies from off-world.
I'd rather you concentrated on the Geth. Food won't help us if they breach our defenses.
Okay.
I have to go.
Okay.
So long.
Whatever you say, dude. Just trying to help. So, as of right now, they're not giving us anything.
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
Would it help if I brought in some power cells from the Normandy? We can certainly spare a few.
The top-of-the-line ship doesn't use the same parts as the old generator we've got. The cells just aren't compatible.
Okay.
If I find anything while I'm looking around, I'll send it your way.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk. I have to deal with the water shortage.
Is there anything I can do?
The utilities building was one of the first to fall under Geth control. Find the mains and turn them back on. Until then, this colony is dry.
Okay.
Tell me about yourself.
I'd rather not. This is not the time or the place. Please, help us or don't. Otherwise, leave me to my work.
I have a ship fueled and ready to go. I could bring water in.
Unless you plan to make a trip every few days, that wouldn't really solve our problem. We need to be self-sufficient.
What do you know about this planet?
I am not the one to ask about that. Ask Faidan or one of the others.
Okay.
Tell me about the colony.
We are a small group, part of a larger colony, before the Geth attacked. You should speak to Faidan. It's his responsibility. He knows the colony best.
I have to go.
Alrighty. All these guys... Oh no, Greta.
I'm not the best shot, but I'll do what I can.
Okay. Everybody else is just a colonist. Do have this guy.
Commander, I was told to make my supplies available to you if you wish.
What can you tell me about Zoo's Hope?
A fascinating place by all accounts. Though the Geth have made it treacherous. You might like it here too, if you gave it a chance, Commander. I never thought I'd stay in one place for long, but here? I will stay here.
This place is barely holding together. Why stay here?
I can't give you an answer to that, Commander. At least not one that you would comprehend. Why not try asking Faidan? Maybe he can tell you what I can't.
What's your name, Solarian?
My full name is Gorat-Tu Heranon Maldinest God Inost Ledra. Humans usually employ surname and given name only. Inost and Ledra in my case.
Why's your name so long?
We are named for our origins. Gorat-Tu is my homeworld, Heranon my clan's country, Maldinest and Got are the city and district where I live.
Okay, interesting.
What's a Solarian doing on a human colony?
This Solarian goes where the credits are. Or I did. A well-stocked freighter can be a profitable investment on a new colony. But once I was here, I decided to stay on. The colony life grows on you after a while.
Let me see what you have.
Of course. I may be able to provide a few interesting items.
Let's see him. Sniper rifle, 78,000? Can't afford any of this stuff. Do you have an armor upgrade?
This work must be completed. You're the commander of the ship that just landed.
Goodbye.
Oh, okay. Not what I meant to do.
Out there.
I wanted to talk to you, lady.
Hello again. Is there something I can do for you?
What do you do here?
I'm just watching over the ship, making sure she doesn't get any worse. If nothing else, she's good for hiding in when those Geth come over the walls.
It looks like you're monitoring something.
No, well, just ship diagnostics. It's nothing. I should get back to it, but Fidan, what's the report on? I should go.
Maybe I can help you. What are you trying to diagnose?
No, thanks, really. Now, please, I need to get back to work.
Okay, maybe we can talk to these people more later. We got some missions. Everybody seems... I mean, they are under attack, so I get being, like, uneasy. But they also seem a bit extreme. Power cells, Varen meat, Geth in the tunnels. Geth attack. So what's it say about, investigate the shipments? I don't think we did miss anything, because it doesn't have any updates. So let's go into the tunnels, see what's going on. Dude, I don't want to see more of those, like, crawler guys. Those guys are terrifying. Where's that take us? Skyway? But the Skyway is the main quest, yes? Yeah. Okay, tunnels is a side quest. Let's do the tunnels first. Maybe we'll get some other quests done in here too.
Oh god! They're everywhere!
These stalkers are scary. My gosh, dude, look how quick they are. Okay. Sabotage. We'll get some on the cover too, which is really nice. Ah, the water valve.
This valve looks like part of a large system. There are likely others we need to activate as well.
Oh, we go through here. Geth transmitter, huh? Oh, these must be the Varen. Are these organics? Oh gosh. Yeah, these guys are a little dirty. The Varen falls dead, riddled with slugs. This must be the alpha male, the pack leader of these feral scavengers. Area map? Oh.
Perimeter clear.
Sludge canister? Ah, the old disabled vehicle was more willing to part with its still functioning power cell than one would expect. Nice. Got the power cell. Nothing back here. Malfunctioning object. Nice. Alright, we are getting close to that time. But I don't want to stop. Alright, so we can go down this way. We'll save the Geth transmitter for last. Alright, let's take out that destroyer. Let's get marksman going. Okay. Caden is super low. Let's get him healed. Switch to the sniper. Go ahead, poke your head out. Come on, big guy. Ugh.
All clear.
Ian Newstead. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we can go through that way potentially, and then we gotta talk to Ian. But before we go any further, we are gonna go ahead and end things here. If you're not interested in seeing what lore there is within the Codex, I hope to see you next time. But if you are interested, let's go ahead and dive into it. Alright, more technology. Biotic amps we found, creds we've read. Real-time communication is possible thanks to network of expensive mass relay that can daisy chain a transmission via lasers. I've seen this word so many times, don't know how to pronounce it. They are maintained in patterns built outward from each mass relay. They are little more than a cluster of primitive miniature mass relays. Each individual is connected to a partner on another one in the network, forming a corridor of low mass space. Tight beam communication lasers are piped through these tubes of FTL space, allowing virtually instantaneous communication at anywhere on the network. The networks connect across regions by communication lasers through the mass relays. With this system, the only communications delay is the light lag between the source or destination and the closest one. So long as all parties remain within half a light second, seamless real-time communications are possible. Since they are maintained in all traveled areas, most enjoy unlimited instant communication. Ships only suffer communications lags when operating off established deep space routes around uninhabited outer system gas giants and other unsettled areas. During wartime, combios networks are the first target of attack. Once the network is severed, it can take anywhere from weeks to years to get a message out of a contested system. In systems where a network has not yet been built or has been destroyed, rapid communications means ferrying information through high-speed courier ships and unmanned data drones. Methodology. I swear I can read, guys. I swear I can. As the population of the galaxy increases and new worlds are settled, timely access for home users in frontier settlements with underdeveloped communication infrastructures is a growing problem. In ameliorate bandwidth issues, a sophisticated array of data caches and virtual intelligence search agent programs are available. When a user submits a query, it is first routed to the data cache on their colony or star system. At the cache, the user search agent 6 collates, is that 6 or VI? Collates mountains of locally stored data to find the desired material. If the information is not available locally, the query is passed along to neighboring systems, and then outward in an expanding network. VI search agents in those systems replicate the search. If the desired information is found, it is compressed into a burst file and queued for transmission to the source system. The burst is assigned a priority based on the number of queries for it. The greater the number of queries, the higher the priority. When a new solar system is first connected to the net, a selection of the most popular data is installed locally. Though storage hardware is cheap, the capacity required to hold all the data produced every day by trillions of people on hundreds of worlds is not trivial. It's not economical to store local copies of all the data available on obscure topics just in case. As colonies mature, older and less popular chunks of data filter into them as a result of queries and are placed in the local archive. Searches for obscure topics are increasingly likely to produce instant results as the archive grows. Non-console races. The Geth Hoppers. Ooh. The Geth models, collectively dubbed Hoppers by Alliance forces, are electronic warfare platforms. They can project electromagnetic radiation across a broad spectrum as an offensive weapon. They can also perform cyber warfare attacks against the onboard computers of body armor, hard suits, and weapons, adversely affecting their performance. Interesting. The structure of hoppers consists of an advanced and highly elastic artificial muscle material. This allows a hopper to compress its entire body for powerful leaps. Hoppers also have thousands of molecule-scale barbs on the surface of their hands and feet, which are used to cling to walls and ceilings. Hoppers are very difficult targets, leaping from one surface to another in rapid succession. The Quarians have no record of any Geth models similar to hoppers. This new morphotype must have been developed over the last 300 years by the Geth themselves. This is troubling proof that the Geth are continuing to move towards technological singularity. Experts in the synthetic life are intrigued that hoppers appear to be even more organic than the baseline Geth. The identified subtypes of hopper have been codenamed Sapper, Stalker, and Ghost. Non-console races.
In the early 2160s, the Alliance began aggressive colonization of worlds in the Skillian Verge.
We haven't seen these guys yet.
Much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region for several decades. In 2171, the Batarians petitioned the Council to declare the Verge a zone of Batarian interest. The Council refused, however, declaring unsettled worlds in the region open to human colonization. In protest, the Batarians closed their Citadel embassy and severed official diplomatic relations with the Council, effectively becoming a rogue state. They instigated a proxy war in the Verge by funneling money and weapons to criminal organizations, urging them to strike at human colonies.
Wow.
Hostilities peaked with the Skillian Blitz of 2176, an attack on the human capital of Elysium by Batarian-funded pirates and slavers. In 2178, the Alliance retaliated with a crushing assault on the moon of Torfin, long used as a staging base by Batarian-backed criminals. In the aftermath, the Batarians retreated into their own systems and are now rarely seen in Citadel space.
Interesting, they instigated the attack.
After the Geth, Varan are omnivores with a preference for living prey. Originally native to the Krogan homeworld of Tuchanka, they are, like most life from Tuchanka, savage, clannish, and consummate survivors. They are pack hunters when vulnerable prey is readily available, and become scavengers when outnumbered or outclassed. Their supreme adaptability, vicious demeanor, and rapid breeding cycle have made them ubiquitous and dangerous pests on many worlds. Virtually everywhere the Krogan have been, Varan infestations have followed, wreaking havoc with the native ecology. The Krogan have had a love-hate relationship with Varan for millennia, alternately fighting them for territory and embracing them as treasured companions. To this day, Krogan raise them as beasts of war. One of the common subgenus of Varan has metallic silver scales, leading to the rather unusual nickname, fish dogs.
Fish dogs?
The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council Chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. 5 arms, known as the Wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities, populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shell.
Wow.
For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it.
Very cool. Well, at the start of next episode, we'll go ahead and look over all the equipment, make sure that we're fully leveled up, and then continue on with the mission. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.